I have seen small business owners get $2,000 AWS bill a month because of something they missed on the first. Today, I am going to show you 4 things you can do on your AWS new account. Day 1, skip these and your account is exposed. Your bill is a surprise and you will be building on a broken foundation. 4 things, 3 tier friendly. All of them takes just about 30 minutes in total. 1 is to create the AWS account itself properly. 2 is to lock down the root user with MFA. 3 is to create a daily IAM user so that you are never operating as a root. 4 is to set billing alerts so you know before you get a surprising bill. This is the foundation of the rest of the series. Skip it and everything else, including EC2, S3, RDS, sits on chunky grounds. Step 1, create the account properly. AWS.Amazon. Click create account. Use an email address that you control long term, not a personal Gmail. So you could use a business address looking like info@yourbusiness.com or a dedicated ops email. Pick a strong password, save it in Vault or your password manager. This is your root credential. You rarely use it after today, but if you lose it, recovering could be painful. Now enter the payment info. AWS holds $1 authorization in order to verify. You will get the $1 back. Don't panic. I'm going to skip the support upgrade plan for now. Basic support is free and we are going to go with that. Remember, your root user has access to everything. That is why you do not have to use it for daily work. And that is why you lock it down with multi-factor authentication. In the IAM console, click on the account name on the top right, then security credentials. You can also type security credentials in the search bar. Find multi-factor authentication or MFA authentication. Click assign MFA device. Pick authenticator app. Use Google Authenticator or 1Password. Scan the QR code with your phone. Enter 2 consecutive codes. If someone guessed your password now, they still cannot log in without your phone. That's the point of MFA. For this beginner walkthrough, we will create IAM user because it's easier to understand. In production, AWS recommends IAM Identity Center and role-based as we will cover that in the latter part of the series. Now we create your daily use administrator. This is how you are going to log in from now on, not as root. In IAM, click users, then click on create user, give it a name, your actual name, enable console access, generate a password, or click on the option to auto-generate password for the user and send it via their email. For permissions, we are going to select attach administration as a policy before we sign out. There is one thing IAM users cannot do by default: access billing. We need to enable it from the root user account first. Just a call out. Even though this IAM user has administration access, AWS still blocks billing until IAM billing access is enabled from the root user account. While we are still signed in as root, click on the account name top right, account, scroll down to IAM user and role access to billing information, edit, activate, update. Done. Now, IAM users with the right permission can see billing. Now, we can confidently sign out as root, sign in with administration access that we just created, use the console URL with the account ID, enable MFA on this user as well. Same process as we did for the root. IAM users, your admin user, security credential, assign MFA device, authenticator app, scan the QR code. Now you log in as this user daily and root sits untouched. Bookmark the IAM admin sign-in URL. Every login from here uses this URL, not the root login. Step 4, billing alert. The one people misses. Here is the layer that is going to save you horror stories. This is actually 4 things that together. Free tier alert, AWS AWS budget, CloudWatch billing alerts, and CloudWatch billing alarm delivered via email through SNS. Each one does a different job. Start with the free tier alert. In billing preferences, enable receive AWS free tier alert and add your email. This warns you when you are approaching the free tier limit, like 750 hour of T2.micro or 5 GB of S3. Next is to create AWS first budget. Cost budget amount $0. Yes, $0. That gives you immediate notification the moment any unexpected send occurs. It's the earliest possible one. Additional budget at $20, $50, $100 are optional. If you are already running production work, then still in billing preferences, turn on receive billing alerts. It's off by default and must be turned on. Without this, CloudWatch has nothing to alarm a call out. CloudWatch billing metrics are published in US East. Switch your CloudWatch region to US East 1 before creating the alarm. This is true regardless of where your AWS resources are. Now, go to CloudWatch, create an alarm on the estimated metric, set the threshold to something actually care about. For small businesses starting out, $20 budget is a good first alarm. Add your email as SSN subscription target. Confirm the SSN subscription in your email. Otherwise, the alarm can fire, but you won't hear about it until you confirm the SSN subscription. You will now get an email the moment your estimated bill crosses $20 and another alarm at $50, another at $100 if any of these fires and you didn't expect it. You know something is wrong before the month closes. This is day one start. Let me recap the list. Exact 10 items you just completed. Day one completed checks. AWS accounts created, root user protected with MFA, IAM administrator, IAM billing access enabled, administrator MFA enabled, AWS free tier alerts enabled, AWS budget created, CloudWatch billing alerts enabled, CloudWatch billing alarm created, SSN subscription confirmed. Yay! Free tier friendly. Total time about 30 to 40 minutes for the whole flow. We now have the foundation. Next Tuesday, part 2, deploying your first static site properly with S3, clouds and routes 5.3. Actual production setup, not the tutorial version. If you are a small business owner considering AWS or an engineer preparing for the AWS Solutions Architect exam or the AWS Solutions Architect Associate certification, like me, subscribe. Every Tuesday, one part of this series, script on GitHub, playlist link in description. See you next Tuesday.